We had a rough plan today where we wanted to go, but we took some gravel roads and we've ended up in the nicest place so far. Had a little drink on the river there, and now we found another bush pub which is right out in the bush. Apparently it's really cool, there's a really cool, like an armadillo thing there. I don't know if you get them here, but that's what it looked like. Yeah, travelling in your own vehicle for the win. Bye, donkey. We thought with the Dimond campsite that you saw in the last video that we had found our favourite campsite ever, but this place tops it. I think it's amazing. Beautiful river here, the shower blocks are stunning, and it's all off-grid, so it's just solar powered and gas showers. Oh, it's 85 rand per person. And I bought some Camildra wood for my birthday, so we're gonna light a fire and make a poikie, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, tonight we're gonna make a curry. We've got these very handy little curry seasoning sachets. And just like that, it's time to leave another beautiful campsite behind us.
We decided to make the most of this ferry crossing as it does cut out a 90-kilometre detour, but it also is a bit of fun and something a bit different.
Seems that this river is a little bit too deep to cross on our own wheels, so we've chartered a yacht.
The service runs from 6 AM to 6 PM every day and takes approximately 5 minutes. This is a free service, but we did give the guys some biltong as a thank you. As you saw earlier on in this video, we arrived at Whitsands and we hadn't originally planned to spend the night in Whitsands. We kind of decided to visit the area and then move on along the garden route, or towards the garden route. But later on in the day we thought, let's just camp somewhere close to the area. So we looked at, there's 2 campsites which are in the town of Whitsands, and they were both quite expensive. And then we drove past some sand dunes and there was a gate which had a poster on it with a mobile number. And so we thought, why not just give this number a call?
You thought?
I thought, let's just give this number a call and see if we can speak to the person whose land it is and ask if we could possibly camp there. So we did, and a very kind man named Benji said, right, I'll just meet you outside the gate. Asked us what we were planning to do there, and we said, we've got a Defender camper, we're looking to camp for the night. And he very kindly showed us around the sand dunes and then brought us onto his farm, which is 370 hectares, did he say, of land, so huge. And he said, actually, I've got a better spot for you to camp, and this is how we ended up here. There's no harm in reaching out to someone and just asking the question, because sometimes they do actually say yes.
Keep saying this, but this is what I love about travelling, is you end up in these places that you would never expect to be in, or ever think we'd never know this was here. It's just so happened that we saw the sign with Benji's number on. Chloe called him and said, can we camp on your sand dunes? And he said, yeah, sure, but I've got a much nicer place for you to camp. And yeah, it's a beautiful lapper that him and his brother built. A lapper is like a camp. So yeah, let's go take a look inside. You can see the effort that went into this. I mean, the track in here was a proper 4-wheel drive track. You know, low range, diff lock, everything. So to get all these materials up here to build this must have been a fair old task. And the effort that's gone into it, all the carpentry, the joinery, is really, really stunning.
We're here, but we could drive through from this end. Good morning everybody. So this morning we got up and planned our route for the day, and also stopped in to see Benji, the farmer whose land that we camped on last night. He offered for us to come in this morning and have a cup of tea, which was really, really kind of him. And he shared a lot about the family history and also the history of the farm. The farm has been in his family for nearly 200 years. His family originally came from Scotland. I think it was his great-great-grandfather sailed over to South Africa on his own ship and brought 400 people from Scotland with him, and then set up in South Africa, and the family have been here ever since. So it was really interesting to learn all of that. The plan for the day is to head to Barrydale. It was actually a recommendation from Benji that we headed there and looked at this quaint little town. It's quite a quirky place, it seems.
We've just filled up. We'd done 196 miles and we use 43 litres of fuel, so that works out to be about 20.5 miles to the gallon. And there was a lot of gravel road on that, so 4th gear, climbing speeds.
We took the Trudeau Pass to then enter into Barrydale. The Trudeau Pass is thought to be within the top 20 tar mountain passes in South Africa. Barrydale is a unique village located along the Route 62 road within the Western Cape province of South Africa.
Oh, that is so nice.
Really nice, isn't it?
Best beer I've had yet.
Wow. So we're at Diesel and Cream in Barrydale, and this place is renowned for its milkshakes and apparently has the best milkshake in the world. So I got a milkshake and I'm going to do my first taste with you guys. That was really good. And you get a scoop of ice cream and an Oreo. Yum. So today we have come to Ronnie's Sex Shop. I'm sure a lot of you will know of this place, but for those of you that don't, this is a restaurant, cafe, bar place, and we get many of these along these long roads throughout Africa, but the difference with this one is that it changed from Ronnie's shop to Ronnie's Sex Shop. Somebody came along and just painted sex on there, and now it's become a hotspot destination for overlanders and travellers that pass through this area. So of course we had to come check it out.
Carrying along the Route 62, which is a really cool road. They're trying to make it a bit like a Route 66 kind of vibe, with lots of little American style milkshake places and nice pubs and things. So we're gonna shoot down here for another, I don't know, 45 minutes or something, and then find a camp for the night. It's a beautiful day, we'll get the awning out. Yeah, just chill out.
We have found a camp for the evening, and we've been very lucky again to have met a local farmer who we just asked where campsites or any suitable camping areas were in the local area. He said, "You're welcome to come and stay on my land," which again, so kind, and it's so awesome to meet so many amazing people here. And he also showed us around his property and his veggie patch, which he said to us that we're welcome to take the veggies that we'd like for our dinner this evening. So we're going to have a little look. There's a lot of stuff here, so we'll show you what we've got to choose, and then we'll cook up a nice dinner with all this. Do you want to chuck those in there?
I'm going to do that as well.
I'm putting this in the meatballs.
Hi. How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Amika, my wife.
Hello.
Harry.
Harry.
And Chloe.
This is really tasty. What's made it so tasty?
Me cooking it.